I only hugged my billionaire father, but my boyfriend thought I had dumped him for money. Without saying a word, he walked away. 3 years later, he had become a pilot, and by coincidence, she became an intern at the airline where he worked. Her assignment was to interview the heroic captain who had saved a major accident. She raised her camera, excitedly snapping photos until he took off his sunglasses. Her smile froze. At that moment, he noticed her too. After so many years apart, she felt no joy seeing him again because another woman was already standing by his side. Embarrassed, she tried to leave but bumped into a troublemaker. The man tried to take advantage of her. She looked at him for help. He hesitated for a moment but finally stepped forward and got her out of trouble. Yet he wasn't kind to her. He said she was still the same gold digger. She showed her work badge to prove who she was, but he refused to listen. He even handed her a business card and said if she couldn't find a rich sponsor someday, she could come to him. At that moment, she realized how ridiculous it all was. Because she failed the assignment, her supervisor scolded her and demanded she secure the interview within 1 day. With no other choice, she used her father's connections to arrange a meeting with him. Unexpectedly, he made things difficult again. He insisted she stand under a high-pressure water hose for disinfection before letting her in. For the sake of her job, she endured it. Finally, when the interview began, he openly showed affection with his girlfriend right in front of her. She reminded him she would report everything truthfully, and only then did he end the interview. She quickly submitted the draft, but her supervisor said the report was fabricated. That was when she learned his girlfriend wanted her gone. The woman had deliberately told the supervisor that the interview never happened, since she was well known in the company. The supervisor believed her. Without question, she suggested confronting him face to face. Underestimated his hostility toward her, he flatly denied ever accepting the interview. His girlfriend immediately suggested that she be fired. Knowing they were targeting her and not wanting to cause trouble for her colleagues, she chose to resign voluntarily. He believed he had finally taken his revenge, but he didn't know the owner of the airline was her father. The next day was his celebration banquet. When she walked into the hall, holding her father's arm, the shock in his eyes was impossible to hide. He thought she had found another wealthy backer until her father introduced them as father and daughter. The room fell silent. At that moment, he finally realized how terribly wrong he had been.